Chapter 578. At the same time, Joey continued punching and hitting Paul until he knocked him unconscious. After that, he woke him up with 2 tight slaps across his face before he continued to hit him again. Paul's old classmates could only watch in amazement, but none of them dared to step forward to stop him at all. Meanwhile, Trump was so excited because he could finally get his revenge on Paul. When he saw that Paul was almost beaten to death by Joey, Alex stopped him immediately as he said, "Stop it. If you continue beating him up, he is going to die. I still want him to spend the rest of his life in prison." Joey hurriedly stopped. After tearing himself away from Paul, he spat on him before cursing at him in disgust. "Old dog, you are still trying to harm me and push the responsibility to me? If it weren't because of Mr. Anderson's graciousness, I would have already killed you. Damn it." After he was done speaking, Joey knelt to the ground before he crawled to Alex as he begged, "Mr. Anderson, are you satisfied with my performance just now? Can you please spare my life? Please." Alex nodded slightly as he said, "All right. I can spare your life, but I will still have to punish you because it is simply impossible for me to forgive you just like that." Joey hurriedly asked, "Mr. Anderson, what can I do to make you forgive me?" Alex smiled before he said, "Joey, do you remember what I said to you before? Do you remember that I asked you to be prepared to go to the construction site to carry cement for the next 20 years of your life?" Joey collapsed to the ground as he cried out, "Mr. Anderson, I do not want to go to the construction site. I beg you, please listen to me. Please just forgive me this time. From now on, I will be your dog. I will be your slave, and I will do anything you want me to do." Alex nodded as he replied with a playful smile on his face, "Okay, then." Joey excitedly replied, "Thank you, Mr. Anderson. Thank you, Mr. Anderson." Alex smiled before he said, "I have not even finished speaking, so don't thank me so soon." Then, Alex smiled again as he said, "Joey, didn't you say that you would be my dog? You said that you would be my slave who will do anything that I ask you to do. Then, I will ask you to go to the construction site and carry cement for the next 20 years. You are free to go as soon as you fulfill your duty for 20 years. Joey was already on the verge of collapse. At this time, Alex said to Steven, "Steven, I want you to find me a construction site, tie a dog chain around Joey's neck, and make him carry cement on the construction site every day for the next 20 years of his life. He will be free to leave after he serves his 20 years. If he tries to run away, you can just kill him by feeding him to the dogs." Steven nodded immediately as he said, "Mr. Anderson, don't worry. I have several ongoing construction sites in Orris Hill. I will put him in the most painful and tiring site." Okay, Alex was very satisfied at this time. I want him to work hard while reflecting on his actions. Joey cried as he said, "Mr. Anderson, 20 years is too long. Please be magnanimous and shorten the time a little. Otherwise, my life will be over just like that." Alex replied coldly, "Stop trying to bargain with me. There was a father and son whom I knew in the past. However, they kept trying to act tough in front of me, so I sent them to Mount Gallman to look and dig for ginseng. They will never be able to leave Mount Gallman in this lifetime. If you continue bargaining with me, I will arrange for someone to send you there as well." Steven also replied coldly at this time, "Joey, I advise you to just accept your fate. My men drove the 2 men who were sent to Mount Gallman the last time. They drove for 3 days and nights before they finally reached the foot of Mount Gallman. Moreover, it was winter then and it was freezing even at the foot of Mount Gallman. The temperature is below -20 degrees outside, and even if you stay in the house, the temperature is about -7 or 8 degrees. To prevent themselves from freezing to death, both of them had to go out on the mountain to chop firewood. I heard that the temperature can easily fall below -40 degrees outside, and even if you take a piss, your pee can turn into frozen ice skewers immediately. If you want to try that, I can make the arrangements for you to go there right now. Joey was shocked when he heard that Stephen would send him to Mount Gallman to dig ginseng for the rest of his life. He was so scared that he hurriedly cried out, "No, no! Don Stephen, I accept my fate. I accept my fate. I am going to the construction site to carry cement. I do not want to go to Mount Gallman to dig ginseng."